Okay, so picture this. A single tech conference that's so huge it's actually causing a massive economic boom across an entire city. Sounds a bit wild, right? Well, today we're diving into the India AI Impact Summit. This thing is so big, it's not just about the future of tech, it's literally bending the local economy in real time. So let's break it down. All right, just take a look at this number, 30 lakh rupees. We're talking about the reported price for one single night in a fancy hotel suite in New Delhi. Seriously, not for a week, not for a month, one night. The question is, why? What on earth could justify that kind of price tag? And that's the big question, right? What kind of event could possibly drive that kind of insane demand? I mean, we're not talking about a royal wedding or the World Cup final here. This is something else entirely. It's a gathering that's literally set to define the next chapter of technology and maybe even shift the balance of global power. But to really get why this is happening, we've got to zoom out and look at the bigger picture first. Okay, so to really get why this summit is such a big deal, you first have to understand the incredible economic momentum India has right now, in early 2026. This isn't happening in a vacuum. It's all happening at a moment of peak national confidence. And listen, this isn't just hype from the media. This quote here is from the government's own economic survey. It says India is having one of its strongest macroeconomic performances in decades. I mean, that perfectly captures the mood, right? Confident, ambitious, and totally ready to take the lead. So India is hosting this whole thing from a position of some serious economic strength. And here's where you can really see all the pieces falling into place. I mean, just look at the stats. You've got back-to-back years of over 7% GDP growth. That's huge. The stock market, it's hitting a one-month high. Plus, they just signed a landmark new trade deal with the United States. And as if that's not enough, to top it all off, the country just got its first major credit rating upgrade from S&P in almost 20 years. See, this isn't just an economic boom, it's a massive statement. And this is the stage for our main event. So all that incredible economic momentum, it brings us right back to those crazy hotel prices. The reason for all the frenzy? Well, here it is. The India AI Impact Summit. Okay, so what is this thing exactly? Well, it's this massive 5-day global forum happening in New Delhi. But here's the really crucial part. It's how they're positioning it. This is being billed as the first major global AI summit ever hosted in the Global South. And we're talking about over 35,000 people coming in from more than 100 different countries. The scale here isn't just big, it's honestly historic. Now, if those numbers aren't enough to convince you how important this is, then the guest list definitely will. Seriously, the sheer gravity of this event, you can measure it by who's showing up. I mean, just look at this lineup. You've got Sam Altman from OpenAI, Sundar Pichai from Google, Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, Bill Gates. This is not just some random list of CEOs. These are literally the architects of our AI-powered future, and they are all coming to New Delhi for this. Okay, but this whole summit is about way more than just attracting the biggest names in tech. India is really using this moment, this platform, to lay out a very specific and super ambitious vision for the future of AI. So let's get into what that grand plan actually looks like. And this right here, this just perfectly captures the core philosophy. The official theme is Sarvajana Hitaya, Sarvajana Sukhaya. It's from Sanskrit and it basically translates to welfare for all, happiness for all. Right off the bat, that tells you everything. It frames India's whole approach as being focused on the public good, on societal benefit for everyone, not just on making money. So how do you turn a big idea like that into actual policy? Well, the summit is structured around something they're calling the 7 chakras of AI action. And by using a term that's so deeply rooted in Indian philosophy, they're sending a really clear signal. This is a holistic approach, It's a national strategy that's designed from the ground up to make sure technology aligns with human well-being. And when you start to unpack these chakras, you can really see that welfare for all theme playing out. Let's take social empowerment. That's all about making sure that AI serves everyone, including diverse and marginalized groups. Or look at economic development. This isn't about building the next viral app. No, it's about using AI to solve real-world problems in things like healthcare and agriculture. The kinds of challenges that affect billions of people. It's a fundamentally different set of priorities. So when you put it all together, you've got India's massive economic power combined with this really human-focused vision. It kind of forces us to ask a pretty big question about the future of AI itself. And this is really what it boils down to, a tale of two completely different visions for AI. On one hand, you've got the model we're all familiar with, right? It's mainly focused on commercial success, power is concentrated in just a few hands, and it's mostly solving developed world problems. But on the other hand, India is putting forward this alternative, a vision of AI that's focused on the public good, that aims to democratize access to these powerful resources, and that's tailored to the needs of developing nations. It's a huge contrast. So can one nation's vision actually redefine AI for the entire world? I mean, with all of the world's top minds in one room and with a booming economy to back it all up, India isn't just hosting another conference. It feels like they're making a real play to rewrite the global rules for AI. And that leaves us with one final, really important question to think about. And there you have it. That's our look into India's big AI ambitions. If this explainer gave you something new to think about, we'd love it if you helped us spread the word. Go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe share this with a friend who's also into the future of tech. And of course, subscribe for more explainers on the big topics that are shaping our world. We really want to hear what you think. What's your take on India's vision for AI? Is it the right way forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.